Welcome back to my Factorio Let's Play. So I was getting this ready to make another like kind of holmium processing setup. And then the last one, the problem that I noticed we're having, we already got scrap productivity, so that's exciting. The problem we were having right here was this is supposed to be doing as much scrap as possible. However, right now it's going through and it's recycling, you know, all this leftover stuff. So it's not doing as much scrap as it possibly can be doing. Oh, we got to set up water for this too. And let me see how I did it right here. So that way I could just copy paste. I don't have to think about it. So there we go. And now we're making holmium. I'm just going to output this into a chest right here. And I want beacons on this to speed it up. So let me run over and grab some of those right quick. We can probably see if there's enough to pick up some more science yet. See, look at this one's not even going right now. Like this isn't, we're not even hardly producing scrap over here. I mean, we are right here, obviously. And this one's coming in, bringing it right here. But it's spending most of the time scrapping like the leftover stuff. So what did we come over here for? I totally just blanked. Beacons. Okay. I was like, wait, what was I here for? Totally just drew a blank. That's okay. It happens. What's our reserve of pink science look like? Not very much. We can start something. This one's 11.25. I think the most expensive. Oh, this one's cheap. The batteries. Personal Roboport Mark II is kind of cheap. So we'll do batteries first, and then we'll do the Roboports. That should knock out a couple of the upgrades. Just gonna clear all this junk that's right here because looking at it is bothering me. Okay. I gotta figure out where to bring the train in. I mean, right here it's gonna be kind of on the scrap, which I don't really want, but it's not the end of the world if I do that. I can always move it later. And eventually, once we get to a kilo, we can start building foundation. I've never really gotten there in this game, but you can start building, like, basically landfill. Speaking of, I don't think I have anything making landfill. Oh, yeah, I have 2 machines making it, but it's very little. I want to start stocking up some landfill while I'm thinking about it, because eventually we're going to cover up a lot of this when I start going way bigger for like the train base. And I was thinking about it. I was like, if I don't have like a huge excess of landfill, I am not going to be able to do what I want to do that easily. So let me go ahead and get that started here. I'll wait for that to get built. But we got some faster recyclers to place down. Do that. Okay, and beacons to speed up this process right here. Just a little bit of speed. Okay. So to get this to where it's doing as much of the scrap as it can possibly do, I want to keep this as clear as it possibly can be. So I'm going to filter out filter, how about steel on the right side of the belt, so only send steel right here. And then I'm going to get a recycler. No, I'm going to get a crafting machine. And we're going to craft steel chests. And then we are going to immediately recycle those chests. And then we're going to take this and put it back into here and just keep recycling. So we're just trashing that, basically. Trashing all the steel. There's some other things I could probably trash too, like this. Let's see, what can we make with only iron and gears? Belts. We could trash belts. Yellow belts. I'm just trying to keep this belt as clear as possible. So we're trying to trash as much stuff as we possibly can. I could also any ice that gets passed right here that we're not using, we can trash that. I think I can just start to let's see, can I feed a recycler directly into a recycler? Like if I do this, oh my gosh, you can. So I could just do this. I don't know if that's like a good strategy or not, but I mean, this just junks it. I don't think that could ever back up. Maybe this is the play. We're just trying to trash everything, so we're basically scrapping as much as we can for the highest chance of getting holmium. Is this the play? Like, I want this pretty much empty, so we're only taking in more scrap. This might be the play. I don't know. We'll see. No, target full. Where is that happening? Right here. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't work. Ha, I thought. It does back up, it looks like, for some reason. So we have to think of more creative ways to get rid of the stuff on the belt. Let's see. Scrap produces ice. I think I can just recycle ice. Let's see. Use filters. Where is it at? There we go. Just grab ice and put it in here, and it has a very fast rate of recycling. We'll just do this for maybe not ice, but for, I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of green chips on there. And we'll do this for now the copper cables. We'll do one for gears. No, what am I seeing a lot of? Concrete? This is better because one feeding directly into the other is not going to work, but this one, it's going to feed directly into the input here, and then it'll take it out, so it'll always be empty. I think we do need one for gears, maybe two for gears. And again, I know this looks wasteful because we're just throwing stuff away because you lose 75% of it. but that's okay because we have this one up here making things out of all the excess stuff. And even right here, like this is all technically getting thrown away anyways. We're keeping as much as we can, but we're throwing away anything that comes back through here. So this one, the whole point is to just mine as much scrap as we can possibly mine for the highest chance of holmium. And I'm going to start putting this onto a train and bringing it over. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was recycling that. Whoops. That jacked it up there. I wonder why. Why is it not taking these things in? I wonder why these ones are getting backed up right here. I'm gonna need to redo this. Make a machine, now an EM plant making chips, green chips. I really want an EM plant because that is giving me productivity, which I'm trying to get rid of stuff, right? This is gonna back up if it doesn't get enough cables in. Oh no, it gets plates. Oh, this is not working as like I wanted it to. This is not working out as well as I had hoped. Oh, that's okay. We have a little bit extra, and I'm gonna come back and figure out how to make this more productive later. But we have a little bit extra holmium now, basically. And I'll just call that good enough. I'm gonna figure out how to do this better. I don't know why some of these machines, like these scrap trash chutes that I'm trying to build, are getting backed up. But they are, so... concrete is one of the ones that doesn't get... I think it's whatever things give you back something is where it gets messed up. Like the chips give you back 2 different materials, whereas concrete doesn't give you anything, stone doesn't give you anything. I'm gonna have this just for excess holmium that might slip through. I don't know that there will be any, but just in case. And yeah, I don't know. I'm like stumped here trying to figure this out. I'm sure there are ways to better trash this stuff. But we're getting locked up there, so I think for now this is fine. We're just gonna get this going on a train. We got to figure out how we're going to get this train going. So it's going to go across the ocean here. It's going to be the shortest train ever. I think this is the first time I'm using trains on this playthrough, which is crazy. And I think I'll just do a single rail. Not even a loop. So train stop right. I think about this. So it's gonna go from one way. It's gonna have an engine on either side. It's gonna start here, get loaded up, then it's gonna come up, come over. Let's see. This. I gotta put a lightning protector down right here. Okay. And then it's gonna come down. There we go. This is hard to tell, but I think it's on the ground. And yeah, this is gonna be kind of on the ore patch, but that's okay. Is that okay? I can redo where this comes in at. Make it fit better. Yeah, that's fine. And then we need one of these. Oh, we got 5. Perfect. And we just need to make one. What am I trying to say? One cargo wagon. There we go. So, train is going to look like this. It's going to face this way. It's going to have a cargo wagon right here, and then it's also going to face this way. And we just have to have refueling stations. So, luckily, we have a ton of solid fuel just being produced. Yeah, we have it stocked up. Perfect. So these are nice and fueled. This is going to unload holmium. I don't need this many chests. That's overkill, but that's fine. So is this? We're just going to say holmium train. That's what it's called. I'm not that versed with trains. Hopefully I do this right. Add a station. This is station right here is going to be this is holmium drop off. And I want this train to go to holmium drop off, wait until empty cargo, and then add a station. This one, which I'll rename. Can I do that remotely? Yeah, I can. This is going to be holmium pickup. And once the train gets to holmium pickup, wait until circuit condition. I'm going to wait until I have 100 or more holmium. So this is going to be a train that goes back and forth really quick. I don't want to set the bar too high because I still want it to go back and forth. So it's going to basically, here, we'll get in it. I'm going to turn it on and this should work. Automatic. So it's going to go to the holmium pickup. Wait until cargo has at least 100 in here. Need this to come one closer. And then it's going to that didn't work. Holmium pickup. Wait until holmium's greater than or equal to 100. And then it should go to the other one. Okay. I think that worked. So it's going to either wait till it has 100 holmium from right here or 30 seconds has passed, which I don't think maybe I should make it a little bit more than 30 seconds or a little bit less than 100. Because I'm not making 100 per 30 seconds. But, I mean, this is automatic. So it's going to wait 30 seconds or I get 100. Basically, I don't want it to just wait here idly. So it's going to be bringing those over very quickly. That's probably a little bit of a waste, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much because the resources here are infinite. So the fuel for the train is infinite, power infinite. We don't have to worry about anything. That's automated. Now, I mean, yes, I could speed this up if I can think about how to better trash more stuff on here so that the belt's emptier. But right now, I mean, I could look at what's coming out here and start trying to gamble maybe for like, that would use a bunch of things up, right? What are some machines? What are some machines I could gamble for? Lightning rods. I could gamble for better beacons. Yeah, let's do that. We're just gonna refine this better. Make this ooh, can I make beacons in an EM plant? I think I can. Alright. So quality modules. So max quality. Chance. And we're going to do this where we're gonna whitelist. We're gonna blacklist regular beacons. So regular beacons are not going to be put into this chest. Then we're going to whitelist beacons. We're just going to whitelist these. That's the easiest solution. So we're going to not put any regular rarity beacons in here. And then we're going to put the regular beacons in here to then be recycled. Just trying to think how I want to do this. Maybe recycled and put back onto here so it can do it again. Yeah, that sounds good. we're still getting a lot of these coming through. What could we make? What could we make with green chips that would get rid of lots of green chips? More modules, I guess. Could just make modules with this stuff that would get rid of some of the chips. And that empties out a lot of space. There's still a bunch of stuff, but I mean, I don't know what else. I'll have to kind of think on it, and I'll come back with a really good idea so we get more scrap coming through. More chances for holmium, but for now, this is okay. So one more thing. I think I could trash solid fuel like this. I think solid fuel doesn't give you anything once you trash it. So this would be a good one to just throw away because it just gets rid of it, puts it back in, gets rid of it. There's no output product, so it clears up a bunch of space. Same with ice, concrete. I don't think you get anything from concrete. Oh, you get iron ore. Okay, so you do get something from concrete. So anything that gives product back, like ice doesn't give you product except ice. Stone doesn't give you anything but stone, so you can keep trashing it over and over. The concrete, however, gives you multiple other things like iron and whatever it takes to make concrete, so that one's not a good one to just trash. I could also do this and put quality modules in here and just try to trash only gears. This would gamble for some better iron. Use filter only iron of regular quality. I think that works. And then this is getting us some quality. Oh, we're out of power here. Uh-oh. Well, we gotta build more battery packs because we don't have enough power, which is a problem. I didn't really look at that, but we don't have as big of a battery pack as we do up there. So let's fix that. We do have accumulators in our pocket. There's all the modules we're putting, soaked up a bunch of power. Okay. We don't want that. We don't want a mass power outage here. Might not be enough, but that's okay. Hop in and take a ride back to the island. And that's exciting. We built our first train. However many hours in this is. 20 hours? 25 hours in? And I want... that's going to be unloading holmium, which is being requested here, 50. And then here, 900, which is kind of crazy. I only am gonna request 150 here. So I also want to request some of that excess over here to the pink sides. How many does it take? Takes 2, so we'll request like 100. So we get some coming to the production of these superconductors, and then some coming to the production of these. But yep. Oh, we got the other island crafting the holmium, so that's exciting. It's not much, but it's more than what we were making. So I should have looked at what the production of holmium was before and then after, but until we get more space, really that's all we can do is just, you know, these tiny little factories making stuff on these islands until we get more space. Or like landfill that we can, you know, build stuff on. But oh, we have science. Let's get as much as we can. There is enough for 2,000 now, so that's exciting. We can research more pink science, more research. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.